Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, everyone. Hi. So I shall be continuing from where I stopped last 2 weeks with a new paint with me. Okay, so the character we shall be doing today is the other one, which is the dark skinned, or the one that's meant to be dark skinned. I don't think I made her dark skinned, but it was, to me, it was the art style. So maybe this time around I shall walk you through my process step by step and probably what I was thinking, but that is going to be almost impossible because I don't know if I was actually thinking at the point. So let's just go ahead with it. Oh, one thing I did not like about this drawing, I don't know why I want to start it out with what I did not like, but moving on, let's not talk about what I do not like and just the process. So where I did make a mistake was not having a pencil sketch at all. So I just went in straight up with my paintbrush, and I'm using a flat brush for this one. It was a little hard because I ended up drawing two round fruits for her, but that's not what I, that's not what I ended up with. Even if from the original sketch, which is what I did, it did have two round fruits. I lied to myself that it was plums, but I decided I did not want to go with that this time around, so I did not go with that this time around. Although yes, I did at first sketch them as two round fruits, but I am using a lighter color than what the fruits are going to be, so it was not really a problem for me. Is there anything else to talk about? Well, in the meantime, while I just sketch, I'd like to ask, how has your year been? What art have you made this year? What are your plans for 2025? What exactly do you want to do this year? Have you already set your goals for this year? Do you not have goals for this year? It's fine if you don't. A lot of people don't have goals for this year, and that's fine. It's okay to just live through it. But is there anything you actually want to enjoy this year? Do you want to take care of yourself, for example? Focus on just you. Goodness, those shoulders are broad. Very broad. Sorry, I digress. Is there anything you want to focus? It doesn't even have to be anything too important to everybody else, just to you. Is there anything you want to focus on? Do you want to learn to live life to the fullest? Is that what you're going for? That's fine too. If you want to learn to be less planny and more, I should focus on myself a bit more, that would be fine too. Yes, I will. So yes, the hair, I just used the flat brush to, make hair marks because it was meant to look like this tiny curly afro style. I don't know the actual name. Did I end up getting it? I do not think so, but it's fine. It's not all that bad. There's nothing wrong with making bad art, in my defense, so at least that's what I'm going to be telling myself this year. So yes, I did start journaling this year, which is a good thing, I guess. So should I get I should probably get my journal and read my word of the month since I do not really know what I'm talking about this time around. We're still in the sketch phase, so I guess it's fine. And please try to ignore the shaky camera. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. So yes, after I put down the sketch, am I done with the sketch? No. I try to go back in to darken some parts of the sketch with the same color. Why? I'm not sure. There should be a reason, but I'm not sure. Probably for depth or something. Anywho, so yes, that's what I was doing here. Just darkening the sketch. Don't ask me where her hands are going through or coming from. I do not know. I also have no idea where or how this is anatomically possible, but they will be fine. It is just a character. So yes, I did talk about, no longer drawing faces and all. And I know some people will be like, oh, but like, I can still see the face of the character. But first off, shut up. I'm joking. Okay, no, I'm not. The eyes are closed, so that's one. Two, the mouth is covered. So yes, I do not draw all the features of the face. Thank you. And why am I coloring the gloves that dark? I don't know. I just felt like it was a feeling. I do not have a reason for most of the things I paint sometimes. So yes, as you can see, because I did not sketch, you can tell that the eyes are not on the same level as they should be. Like, they do not follow each other, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I'm trying my best to make sense. Okay, that is me trying to like look at it too. If it's making sense, it's not making sense. It was not making sense to me. I'm sure I know myself. It was not making sense, but I said, hey, I'm filming this. I have to finish it. I would also let you know that for some reason, it is way harder, like a whole lot harder, to draw or to make good art when I know people are going to watch it, watch my process and everything. Oh, the light is beautiful. That's all I have to say. Okay, so it's really hard for me personally to make good art when people are watching. It's like I have this nervous feeling. Is that what I was saying? What am I doing? Okay, so here I'm going in with a darker color for like the eyebrows, the lashes. I think, did I end up using? Yeah, I did. Don't ask me why I was bold enough to do all this with a flat brush and just one brush for the matter. It's probably because I was able to do it on my sketchbook, so I thought, hey, I should probably recreate this. I still prefer what was in my sketchbook. Just what I prefer to the one in my sketchbook for this particular drawing is the fact that I changed the fruits in her hand. That is what I prefer to the other one in my sketchbook. But other than that, this one should be, the one in my sketchbook is way better. The face shape, the eye shape, everything. It's way better. So yes, what was I talking about before? Can't remember. Anywho, I was using a shade of blue. To people who do not know, I was using a shade of blue, I think, for like the shadows and all. Or was it a darker brown? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. Okay, so it appears to be a darker brown. Yes, I was using a darker brown to add more depth to the hair and stuff. You can see me trying, like, kind of like fidgeting with it because I was very unsure. I don't know, that was a purple. I know now. I was using a purple color, kind of. The reason it looks a bit more to the brown side is because it wasn't like a purple that came with my set. I mixed the purple. Yes, and it's still my same dirty palette that I've not changed and I do not want to change anytime soon. So yes, because I cannot waste the paint. Paint is expensive. So I use that to add more depth to the hair, make it look like I actually know what I'm doing, to get. So yeah, that's what I was doing there. Let's not forget her dress, her singlet dress. In my head, they are probably like singers, not musicians. More, or I don't know how to explain it. More of jazz singers. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Jazz. So that's what I think they are. In my head, I'm picturing like something similar to the woman Marilyn Monroe was singing about, but not quite, but something similar to that. So I ended up giving up a purple dress. I really love the way the light just shines through and makes it look really nice. It took a moment to admire it. Anywho, so I'm adding shadows to the fingers because obviously I do not know how to draw hands, so that may have been why I just made them gloves instead of having to draw the actual hands. So yes, I think that is not all, is it? I know myself. I think I finally changed brushes. Did I? Yes. Okay. So I'm no longer using the same brush. I'm using I think it's a round brush. Yeah. So I'm using a round brush to add like the eyeshadow and stuff. I really regretted this. I don't know why. I did not like it at all. Still do not like it. But I tell myself if it were somebody else's drawing, I'd probably really appreciate it. So I'm learning to like it. I think I would end up adding a bit of color to the cheek, to the shoulders, and probably to the nose a bit more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Why am I hesitating? I have no idea. Okay, it feels like I skipped all that and I forgot to record it, so it would all be fine. I don't know what I'm doing there. What am I doing? What is that for? Then what is remaining minutes for? If that's okay, yes. The grapes, finally. The parts that I actually enjoyed doing, kind of. So I'm adding in grapes instead of whatever fruit I put in the original, which to me is still better. I still believe it's better than whatever I did in the original. I don't know, you guys could, say otherwise. I don't really mind. I don't care either. I'm joking. I do care what you guys think sometimes, not all the time. So yes, I'm trying to, add in the grapes that she's holding. And I feel like I keep forgetting to say this, but please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Heavy on the share if you already subscribed to me. And if you're new, then please subscribe and share. And if art is your thing, I guess, then feel free to, yes, leave a subscribe or something. These voiceovers are getting a little too awkward for me, finding them very hard to do. Will I still continue to do them though? Yes, I will. Why? Because I have no idea what else to do if I'm not doing this, because I can't do ASMR to save my life. I'm always in a place with a lot of noise, so that is impossible. And I can't use music either because I do not want to use music or anything that has to do with instruments playing. Maybe I'd get I give her a little more. Yes, I'm proud of that. So maybe I'd get I don't know, something, maybe a humming background sound, so I don't have to talk all the time because I'm already tired and we still have some minutes left. Anywho, I should probably read what's the word of the month for me, the word I wrote. Yes. So in my journal, the word of the month is redundancy. Redmancy. I can't pronounce it to save my life. The act of loving the one who loves you. A love returned in full, basically. I feel like it speaks for itself. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. And I have started listening to podcasts again, and I'm very proud of myself for listening to the podcast because we have the other stories, Rotten Mango, and classic audiobook collection. So far, the only book I've attempted to listen to is Crime and Punishment. Yes, and it is by Fyodor. I cannot pronounce his last name. I've heard it quite a number of times, but I can't pronounce it to save my life. And tell me why. Tell me why it is 7 minutes long. Why? It's too long. Did I say 7 minutes? 7 hours. It's 7 hours long. That is a lot of time for me. I have listened to almost half of it, and I'd say it is brilliantly written. So brilliant to the point that I can't really understand some words. I do not know the meanings of a lot of words in it. And the reading is really good too, so I shall leave a link to the person or the people or the channel, the podcast channel thingy in which I follow for this Yes, I would not be able to re-listen to this once I'm done. So you'd have to manage because Evie, which is editor's voice for the people who are not aware, she's not going to be here. I'm too tired and I want to sleep. So, yes. So I will leave the link to my podcasts down below, so you can feel free to check them out, and especially for the classical literature. Yes. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me paint. I probably would not paint it next or the video after that too, because I've already have something planned for those two. But maybe after those ones, yes, I would paint whatever you suggest. Hopefully. And I'm trying to get into more books. Please recommend thrillers. Recommend places I can probably get hard copy books, and other places I could, I don't know, get audiobooks for free. I'm poor, guys. So yes, I shall see you all next week. This is me messing up and thinking I could make splashes, splatters, stars, stardust with my paintbrush. Anywho, that is actually all I did, and I still prefer. Ugh, move. Thank you. Ugh, why am I comparing it so much? Anywho, I still prefer this one. The colors are richer, they look better to me. So, yes. Hopefully, I would do more some other time. Hopefully not. I'm too lazy. So, I'll see you guys next 2 weeks. Bye. It's not over. Bye.